Whereas Black Waltz #3 t-shirt he got made at Hot Topic. Even though they don't make t-shirts, they just sell them. I found a way. You know how I say it, something like, I found a way.
Yeah, he's going.
This boat, this is a fish, by the way. I just remembered all the airships look like fish.
Aw, I like it.
Yeah.
I wish I could move the camera around, but.
Well, we get a good view of the side, so we can imagine the front and the other side.
They don't want us to know how flat it actually is.
That this is just fish airship.png. Which might be a throwback to the lunar whale from Final Fantasy IV. Actually, I just considered that.
Well, it's a great visual thing that they all look like ships for the most part, and they fly, but then they're fish because it's like they're a boat in the air, and that's weird. And then fish in the air, it's like fish out of water.
It's like an invert. It's like they took your paradigm and they upended it. Have you ever heard a businessman on a phone say, "We got to upend the paradigm"?
You know,
I have.
My last boss was of that breed of like, I read a lot of businessmen's autobiographies, and I think I'm great too. So I'm gonna say a lot of dumb buzzwordy shit like that.
I don't think I've ever just stopped whatever I was doing and stared at someone the way I did when I heard a business-ass man in a business suit on his phone say, "We gotta upend the paradigm."
He probably heard his superior say that.
I'm sure he did.
And then just says it every once in a while.
His superior is probably like some 28-year-old billionaire in the tech industry who's just like, you gotta upend the paradigm. It's about taking these old systems which have worked for a reason and then upturning them for no fucking reason at all.
Synergy. Also, synergy.
I don't know, Vivi, you're probably the same as those freak-ass black mages. Except you're small, so you're even freakier.
And then Zidane looks over at the other two and mouths, "Should I kick him off the edge? I could do it right now." And they're like, "Nah, don't."
Dagger raises one hand from the steering wheel and just does that, like, maybe motion.
Vivi turns around and Zidane's got his, like, foot up in the ready.
He's got in the ready, but then he reaches back and grabs it like he was stretching out his quadriceps.
Gotta keep him loose.
After all these battles. Oof.
You're right, Zidane. I'm glad you're my friend.
Yeah, your best friend in the whole world, buddy. I'll never kick you off this plane. What? Nothing? Dagger and I are gonna go fuck. No, we're not. Oh. Don't know why I'm yelling all this.
I wasn't talking about you, and then you look down, he's got a good grip on his weapon.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about you, I was talking about this dagger. Oh god, no. Oh, here, I'll be back. Then he just descends and just stays fixed on everyone's cabs in the faces for like 30 seconds, and it's here screaming.
Well, we've depleted our potion supply by about 75%.
I think he realized he didn't have to go through with it. He could just step through that door.
He just has a potion bottle around his dick for the next 30 minutes.
Guys, how much money do we have? Like 8,000 gil. We're gonna need a lot more. Oh.
It's like when those stoners that need to get a job all of a sudden realize that they have to pass a piss test and they just drink all the cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice, or one time a guy was periodically doing capfuls of bleach.
Oh, God.
In high school.
Yeah, so that's what he's doing with potions. Yeah. Except instead of smoking pot, he fucked a blade. Somehow. He did something with it. He's not showing everyone what he did, but no one really wants to see either.
So you just hear screaming from him deep in the ship, and then when they pull up, someone gets on the ship to like go park it, and then you just hear them screaming.
Well, now I know why they call it the poop deck.
They do this a lot in Final Fantasy XII, which I appreciate, where they're like, you say you're a princess, but do you have literally any proof?
Yeah.
Because guess what? royalty doesn't, like, mingle with regular people, and there's no mass media in this world, so no one actually knows what Princess Ash looks like in 12. Like, hell, even stupid Van comments on that. They're like, you know, our names are known everywhere, but our faces are not, so we can basically go wherever we want. It's not actually a problem. And Van's like, yeah, you're our princess, and we didn't even recognize you. And Ash is like, thanks. Thanks for the vote of confidence. You look a bit tense. Do you want to... Oh, it's actually offering you a story.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. He fell asleep, thank God.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be like, you look a little tense, let me rub your shoulders, and then it gets really weird.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do, too. Look a little tense, would you like a deep tissue massage in that broom closet? Do you mind if I take this young man with me to that broom closet? Young lady, too. I'm a sexual predator, but I'm not, you know...
And that little freak with the glowing eyes.
Yeah.
You know, never mind. But I will take that man's helmet.
This guy's eyebrows are out of control. It's in Lindblom for a while. It's alright. It's no Alexandria. I mean...
The walls aren't made of candy, and... Well, that's
there aren't sexy soldier women everywhere.
And then Steiner's like, the walls are made of candy?
Yeah, Steiner, you didn't realize? All the walls are edible. He grabs a chunk from one of these walls and bites down, and his teeth shatter. No, the wall's back in Alexandria! Dumbass!
Oh, I just thought maybe all of them did. No.
Oh, you're a dentist. There are no dentists in this world, Steiner. Oh, well, not good ones. I mean, there's always been dentistry. But for most of the time, dentistry was like, okay, we're gonna fill that cavity with bitumen, or we're gonna rip that tooth out.
How often does this happen in a game where King gets turned into a critter? I feel like this has happened in at least like a Mario game, or
it's happened before.
A few RPGs.
Well, it happens to every king in Mario 3.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Yeah. But I also feel like I've seen it in other RPGs as well.
It's like, I'm a frog king. I didn't used to be a frog king.
But you know what? I'm working with it. I got this weird frog dick.
And now I got these frogs on in my cabinet.
The weirdest implication in Chrono Trigger is one ending where Marl... Let's see. Frog goes back in time and gets, like, crowned a knight or something. And then you go back to the present, and Marl laughs. Marl? The princess. Yeah. That might be the Bulma lady. But the princess, whatever her name is, she laughs, and suddenly her tongue shoots out like a frog's.
Oh.
The implication being that at some point, Frog either became king or just had an affair with her ancestor.
But now you got that cool fly-catching tongue, so I mean, who, you know...
But presumably for generations, there is this weird Innsmouth look going on to that royal family line, until finally most of it was bred out, but the tongue is still there.
They thought that was worth keeping.
That's worth keeping. Let's kill the children who don't have the tongue, but keep the children with the hot bod, but have the tongue thing going on.
Ugh.
Get to a save point and then take a quick break.
Yeah, and it's...
Hasn't given us a save point in a while. Oof.
Even though they gave us like 8 where we didn't need them.
Yeah. That is a mark of this generation that I think they got away from in the PlayStation 2 era, though I can't recall if they did it with 10, where like, hey, maybe we should give people save points after huge story beats.
Yeah.
Like, you get through one long-ass cutscene, but there's not a boss battle or any danger afterwards. Let's give them a cutscene there. So that's a good place for them to stop if they want. And then when they come back, they're picking up with a fresh story beat.
Or if something happens, they don't have to go through that whole story beat.
And then you have that benefit as well.
Look at this. Obviously not an NPC.
Look at this obvious player character or arch nemesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we just talked to an old man with that exact model like 2 or 3 times before. But woman at counter is gonna be someone.
Is she like a mouse?
They're mouse people, yeah.
Yeah.
Hence, rat face. Long time, Zidane. I'm actually astonished you didn't recognize me.
You know,
Considering I've always worn these clothes, I'm the only rat person you know.
my silhouette was designed to stand out.
I'm obviously a PC. Just starts doing that bit from Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, does it have a hyphen?
I do like how they introduced this name, though.
Yeah, this is fun.
And Freya is a cool name, so good on you for having a cool name, Freya.
Just, I never forget a pretty woman, and then John Crickfalusi cut to her rat face.
And then he tries another name that's obviously wrong, and then a big old rat claw slaps him.
Yeah, ugh. She's got those rat
Look at
feet.
that thing!
Look at that sloth person!
Fucking lazy asshole. Oh, I'm drunk again. Oh fuck, my wife's gonna be so mad.
That's the thing, sloth people aren't even lazy. That one in particular is a lazy alcoholic.
Oh fuck.
He uses that with people who don't know sloth people that well as an excuse. Like, he's a sloth person, I guess that's just the way they are. Then he goes home and his very industrious wife is just pissed off at him.
Well, you know how long it takes for me to get around, honey. I do know how long it takes.
For you to get around.
Yeah. She's just pissed because there aren't any other single sloth people around.
No, she gets on Sloth Tinder, and it's just her and her husband. And she's mad because that means he's trying to have an affair. But she's like, how mad can I really be? Because I'm also trying to get some on the side. I guess this one's a wash.
Oh, come on, babe. You know I was going to delete it. It just takes me a while to get around to things. I'm a sloth person. She's just so pissed.
She's like, I have 1.5 full-time jobs, raising 3 kids. I gotta bust my ass up and down this giant-ass industrial city with no mass transportation? How do we get around this fucking Wait, there is mass transportation, I forgot.
That eagle is always waiting to catch me and eat me.
Just an eagle guy up on the roof. Hey, one day, but, you know, I'm not gonna eat you, I'm gonna eat you. I wish you understood that. Not into eagles. Oh.
Yeah, that video of the eagle nabbing a sloth off a tree is so intense. Eagles, they come at you sideways. Like, you think they come at you, like, down from above or at a diagonal angle, but this one flew, like, did a flying dragon kick. Like, feet first. For some reason, I didn't picture birds of prey, like, flying at their prey feet first. Like, of course. But they just turn sideways and just fucking nail you. Oh my god, just look up eagle attack videos sometime. And,
I'll look this up right now.
And they, like, come after people. They carry goats off of mountains. And just drop them.
Well, yeah, because
they're like harpies.
Because a goat's too big, but they're in such a precarious position that if you just fuck with them a bit, gravity will do the work for you.
Yeah, and they got fucking goat meat, which is delicious, you know, and the eagles just, crazy ass eagles. There's this one video, it's at a zoo, and there's a woman showing a bunch of zoo goers this parrot. Or no, it's a cockatoo.
Yeah.
And the cockatoos have that crest that like they move around. You see the crest move up, and then the cockatoo turns its head sideways to look up. At the same exact time, the lady does the exact same thing because she realizes that the cockatoo is like freaking out. And then she just covers the bird with her body, and an eagle flies down and just grabs her. And she's shielding the cockatoo from the eagle, and the eagle's like accidentally clawing into her. But isn't exactly letting go. So really wants that delicious cockatoo meat.
There's the very real possibility that in the same way that humans often seem to have an ingrained fear of spiders, we have a bit of an ingrained fear of birds.
Yeah.
Because we have found ancient primate bones, skeletons in particular, with puncture marks, which are suspiciously similar to damage done by talons.
Oh, fuck.
So it's very likely that our early ancestors were preyed upon by giant-ass eagles.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah.
It honestly doesn't take that big of an eagle.
No, it doesn't.
And because they're pretty fucking big
like they could,
is.
Like if they wanted to, a particularly hungry bird could probably carry away an infant.
Oh yeah.
If it got the chance.
Oh man, I mean a fox can carry away a fucking baby, and a bird can certainly carry away a fox.
Teach me, Moxer. I don't wanna.
I should learn to just stop doing these.
It's not giving you a choice of these ones.
Welcome back to our creepy swamp. Why do we live here? I don't know.
And it's like, here's your first synthesis lesson. Here's what it means. You combine 2 items and pay a dude, and you get another item. Though we will have to visit the synthesis shop, because you get some very powerful stuff early on there if you have the items for it. Alright, save Moogle.
Not me. I'm just hanging out. I actually rented this room. It's really rude that you're here.
I was about to get into a nice Moogle jerkin session, but I guess I'll save for you.
Let me pull out the not porn book.
Let's see, 3 hours and 15 minutes, 3:48. Oof.
Nice.
Not the longest I've ever gone, but that's pretty long. Anyway, we'll be right back.